Alright guys, it's officially day 2 of the vlogging series. Today I don't really have a super big plan or anything. My only main thing that I'm kind of doing is I'm going to be taking a bunch of cans because I kind of have a can problem right now. And I'm going to turn it into something cool. I'm not exactly sure what. I might go for like something, maybe like an AK-47 made out of cans, or like a sword or something like that. But so let's just get to cutting up the cans, trying to make something cool. All right guys, I'm starting it now. I got everything that I need. I got a lighter to melt the hot glue sticks. I got some scissors to cut up the cans and everything, and then I'm gonna use this to rough up the aluminum. It's just a rounded file. I'm gonna use it to scratch up the aluminum so that way all the cans kind of stick to each other a little bit better. Just cut around it. Alright, so this is what our first piece of aluminum is kind of looking like. Just cut the can, kind of try to smooth it out. And so now I'm gonna hit it with the file real quick. And now there's like a nice little strip right here on the aluminum, so that way if I scratch up this side, which you'll see a lot better because the blue will be removed, then it will stick to itself. Alright, so now I'm going to take some tape. I'm going to put it on this back side just to hold it, and then I'm going to tack it with the hot glue. Alright, so that's what it's looking like right now. I am going to take that off eventually, but I think I'm going to leave this and start working on the next can to put it behind it and slowly start filling back. And I think I might have to cut, so like on the smaller pieces that go into the back of this, I think I'm gonna have to cut another smaller piece to connect those two and then do the hot glue on those. Alright guys, well the camera turned off. I moved over out of the sun. I was like over there, so now I'm here. Just so that way the GoPro doesn't do that again. I do have a little bit more progress, so we started off with just like this tip right here, and now we got this whole thing looking pretty good, I'd say. And so I'm thinking that's just the top part, and then we'll start filling in like a little bit of these bottom areas. Ooh, I would have actually cried if it just broke apart right there. I'll check back in once when I got a little bit more, and we'll probably just like mess around with it or something. All right guys, it has been a good little while, and what I'm trying to do right now is make the magazine on the AK, but it's looking more and more like a different type of gun that I don't know, but it's gonna look cool. It kind of looks like an Uzi. I'm thinking of painting it, putting designs on it, and then I will probably just use it as a prop and mess around with it for a little bit of today. So I'll check back in once when it's like closer to being done. Alright guys, after 3 hours of gluing and cutting cans, I have a very shitty looking gun. Great, everything just blew away because of the wind. Yeah, the wind's picking up, so I was going to bring this inside so that way you guys can hear me better. And then I'll show it a bit more. I'll just show you guys it real quick. You just got the barrel, goes into regular cans. You got like the AK, mag, the handle, and the stock. Alright guys, the soda gun is pretty much done. Well, I'm gonna call it done just because it's looking good. I put some duct tape, some actual duct, like ductwork tape on it just to make it look a little bit smoother, so that way it looks all like one shape. And my dad convinced me not to paint it just because it does kind of look cool as like a soda can gun, so I'm gonna leave it at this.
With your baby mama at the crib and blow her back out. Shorty Filipino and she call me Manny Pacquiao.